Unseen It. Unseen Radio. You're listening to Bedge Music Review Corner on Unseen Radio.
Hello everybody, welcome to yet another episode of the Bedge Music's Review Corner here on Unseen Radio. Yet again we've got three guests who'll be giving their opinions on three tracks, all by artists playing at the Northampton Music Festival this weekend, Sunday the 28th of July. This is the first big name played at Glastonbury, I do believe. She's called Jay Brown and this is her song Keep Talking.
Situation's crazy. I had it all, and then I'm told I don't give it back. You think you've saved me? I cannot lie, try to deny you've been there for me. It's in your tone, see your silly words, they seem to say something to me. Different story. You think I'm weak, a praying leech, but you're wrong, see. Keep talking, 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 trying to get one up on me, and I'll keep walking, 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 walking. You find yourself an enemy. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I had a bad dream. I felt like I was falling. Woke up still I'm free. And I braid in my hair, I try not to care. In my early 20s, and I'm feeling like a child. I think I'm crazy. It seems that all you just keep on talking, 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 trying to get one up on me, and I'll keep walking, 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 walking. You find yourself an enemy. Keep talking, 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 trying to get one up on me, and I'll keep walking, 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 walking. You find yourself an enemy. Cool, cool, cool. 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 She's in the right way, I'm gonna tell her. She's in the right way, I'm gonna tell her. She's in the right way, I'm gonna tell her. She's in the right way, I'm gonna tell her. Keep talking, 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 trying to get one up on me, and I'll keep walking, 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 walking. You find yourself an enemy. Keep talking, 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 trying to get one up on me, and I'll keep walking, 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 walking. You find yourself an enemy.
That was Jay Brown with the title track from her Keep Talking EP. You can find her at iamjbrown.com, so as not to be confused with all those people who aren't Jay Brown. She's playing at the Northampton Music Festival on the 28th of July this weekend, which is what all the bands and acts will be playing on today's Bedge Music Review Corner here on Unseen Radio. Now, Jay played at Glastonbury, and our first guest, Muttock, is pretty much the man who got her there.
I
Do you
did, yeah.
Yeah. Tell us.
Tell you what. Yeah, no.
How did she get there? She sort of
Jay,
took,
right.
took a car up the road.
Yeah, she got in a bus, yeah. I think it's about a year and a half ago, she sent a track to our uploader called Video. We all loved it. Sent it through to Radio 1. They all loved it. Playlisted it for a week on every single... on Greg James, Grimy, all the Radio 1 DJs. Then there was the Glastonbury thing. We had to nominate two artists for Glastonbury. I put through Jay. Jay got accepted to play the BBC introducing stage at Glastonbury, and at the same time, the week before, she got playlisted with that track, Keep Talking, for a whole week on Radio 1 again.
Who was the other person you put forward?
I can't tell you that.
Uh-huh.
Because they'll be heartbroken they didn't get chosen. They're rubbish anyway, so it doesn't make a difference.
All right.
But I ain't going to tell you.
Fair enough. And if people want to play Glastonbury next year, what link should they go to?
Well, they should go to their local BBC introducing. It's not a local shop. Yeah, local shop. Your local BBC introducing. We have an uploader page. It's bbc.co.uk/music/introducing/uploader. And you send your tracks through. And then if the people who are the presenters or producers for the BBC introducing shows, like myself, like it, they can forward it to the Radio 1 producers, and they goes to a committee, and then they choose it, and then they might be able to play Glastonbury or Reading or Tea in the Park.
Yep, and every introducing show is Saturday nights, 8
Saturday
PM.
night at 8 o'clock,
And
everywhere
you're
in the
on
country.
BBC Radio Northampton.
BBC Radio Northampton, yeah.
Woo, big up Northampton.
Booyah.
Yep, so Jay Brown,
Yeah.
I'm presuming you absolutely hate it.
It's rubbish, yeah.
Yeah.
It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my life. No, it's a great track. It's a great pop track. The thing about Jay, she writes her own music, and it's not like she went into a studio with a producer. You know, it's all manufactured. She writes everything. You know, she writes all the guitar parts, all the drum parts, everything. So, you know, people can have an opinion on pop music or whatever it is, or call it whatever it is, but it's still original, and that's why we love it. I'm not telling you that, Ben.
Hana Bushnell is our other guest, or our second guest. What were your thoughts of Jay Brown's Keep Talking?
Really, I actually really did like it. Like, I think I thought it was really good. Like, I feel like her melodies are like really good, and harmonies as well. Like, I thought it sounded beautiful. Kind of reminded me a little bit of like a more rockier sort of upbeat version of like Lady Hawk.
Yeah.
Like, that's kind of like the vibe I got from it. I think it's really like definite like Radio 1 like kind of airplay kind of thing. It's really catchy. I personally really liked it as a songwriter as well. I think she's got great lyrics, and once again, it's a catchy song. Like, I'll probably be singing it later. Like, it's a great song.
Yeah, it's really hard to get that sort of bridge between being catchy and getting people to actually remember you, and not everyone going, "Oh God, I heard this before." But I think she does it really well.
Yeah, that's really good.
What are your thoughts, Mary from NorthamptonBands.com?
I really liked it too. Primarily, I'm really into rock and grungy music, but the odd pop track sort of, it sticks in my head, and this would be one of them. And it takes me back really to when I was a teenager. I'm not going to say when, but late 80s.
Yeah.
That sort of London girl sound,
Yeah.
solo artist girl sound, and that's why I like it, because it took me back to that era when pop was fun and wasn't mass produced, and you can tell that she's put a lot of effort into her music, not just by her voice, but the arrangement of the because it does sound quite naive, the instruments, but they still match.
Stripped back.
Yeah,
definitely.
They still match, and she's got a good future. I feel she's got a really good future, and it's nice to hear something a bit different, but with a retro feel. So yeah, enjoyed it.
Yeah, she has a great live band as well. If you check out her Glastonbury coverage or at Northampton Music Festival, I think she's got like cello players, or is it?
She's got,
double
Valerie,
bass or
it's a cello player,
right.
who sings backing vocals. And the drummer, if you watch the video, the drummer plays standing up. He's got like a really high drum stool and he plays standing up. I couldn't believe that. And he's all over his show, his hair's everywhere. It's brilliant.
It's great.
Yeah, so do you want to tell us more about Northampton Music Festival now? I feel like you've been talking a lot, but let's hear some more from you.
What do you want to know?
Well,
Do you want to know everything?
Yeah,
Okay.
absolutely everything.
Right. It's on the 28th of July. We're taking over the Market Square again. This is the first time that BBC Introducing have been involved to this sort of capacity, with Joe Burns-Russell, who's one of the organisers, approached me about curating it, sort of putting together a different mix of bands, because in previous years, and I'm not putting down what the previous organisers have done, it's been very much the pop element, it's very easy listening on the Market Square, and it's all been focused at one thing. So we decided to change it a little bit. So we got the Market Square, which obviously Jay Brown's playing, John Martin's Italian Divorce, Jono and the Ute Dealers, as well as a load of other bands, finishing off with the Jets, who are a Northampton rock and roll band. And also we've got the All Saints Church stage, which is gospel, and then we've got a rock opera, and we've got Kenneth J. Nash and Sean Grant and people like that. Busking hotspots all the way through town. Loads of great artists, including the lady sitting next to me. And also there's another 10, 15 pubs that there's going to be some sort of music. The Wigan Pen, the Racehorse is doing the People's Republic of Horse. I'm still talking, by the way, just to remind you, I'm still talking. The People's Republic of Horse stage, which is primarily bands who frequent the Racehorse, the heavier bands like Akoda, Lay Siege, Okasan. There's the headline act is a band called the Brute Chorus. Now, the Brute Chorus have played South by Southwest. They've toured America. They've toured Europe, Japan. They're a big BBC Introducing band. And they've moved, weirdly enough, because they're kind of a London band, they've moved to Brixworth to build a studio. So converted a pigsty into a studio and recorded the new album there and moved there. So we BBC Introducing Northampton have kind of took them as a BBC introducing Northampton band.
Well, why
but
not?
why not? They're headlining the Racehorse stage on the Sunday. What else is happening? There's just loads of stuff going on. It's just a day of celebrating Northampton musicians, Northampton music, everything that has to offer, not just indie music, not just folk music, everything, rock music, everything, hip-hop, the entire thing. Is that enough?
Yeah.
Gotta go now.
Great. yeah, be off with you. Right, this is another man who will be playing on the busking stage that he just mentioned. This is a free download from his SoundCloud, soundcloud.com/Benjamin Johnson UK. This is Benjamin Johnson with his song Labyrinth. It's all a maze. Ing.
This winding wisdom, trouble and haze, desperate of hunger, as we pry through this maze. Ignore that danger, the warning light keeps us warm. Dionysus is our rose between thorns. As a river running through darkness, we burning down grounds. We scream and shout till the sun comes up on us. We're gonna dream it in like a soul that's on fire, and we gon' speed it out once we taste the desire, and we gon' climb those gates 'cause we wanna get higher. Are you ready to take that step as we enter this labyrinth? Yeah. Hey, hey. There's one beginning, and there is one end. Canvas temptations, charges round these bends. But your eyes open, we running through darkness, we burning down grounds. We scream and shout till the sun comes up on us. We're gonna drink it in like our soul is on fire, and we gon' spit it out once we taste the desire.
Hello, welcome back to the review corner here on Unseen Radio. You've just been listening to Benjamin Johnson with his song Labyrinth, and he's going to be playing on the busking stage on Sunday the 28th of July at the Northampton Music Festival, along with Yumi Us, B Church, Charlotte Carpenter, who's very good, Velvet Engine, Corinne Lucy, Karina Jane, Megan Baumfuff, that goes on, Sonnet, Barricades Rise, Carly Lowsby, Hannah Faulkner, and the late lovely lady in front of me, Hannah Bushnell. So Hannah.
Gonna be honest.
Yeah.
I personally think like I know Ben Johnson. I think he's a great guy. I think his voice he's got a good voice in him, but I'd probably say like it's more like musical. Like I'd do so good in a musical, like that voice. It could, you know. It's not personally the kind of thing I'd listen to out of choice. I think the production's good. I really like the production. Yeah, it was okay.
It's good for a free track.
Yeah, it's good for a free. Yeah, it's all right.
Wow.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
In case you haven't spoken enough.
I don't know. I've listened to quite a lot of Ben stuff, and as you were saying, like about the musical thing, he was on the. What was it called? There's a thing on Sky One, and he was in that competition.
I know the one you mean. Yeah.
And he was in that sort of thing. And as you said, and I've said it before, he's got a really operatic voice, and he's got for musicals and stuff like that. You know, it's ideal. I do like his stuff. His track that he released previously, I think it was called Honest.
Yeah, that one's good.
And it's just an amazing track. This one, it's got a J-pop feel to it. It's got that sort of Euro J-pop. You know, that sort of. Dare I say it, throwaway sort of sensibility to it. I mean, it's a good track, you know, I could understand why people are listening to it, but I think he can do better. Sorry, Ben!
Sorry, Ben.
Yeah, but he will be doing better, won't he, at the Northampton Music Festival?
Yeah, of course he will. Well, you know, you can't... See, this is the thing, you can't judge a band on one track, you know, because then we'd all be in a lot of trouble, wouldn't we, at the end of the day. But yeah, there's a big future for Ben.
I've never heard him before, so this is my first oral pleasure of Ben.
You're going to regret it. Sample.
But he's got a great voice, as everyone else has said. It sounds a bit like Robbie in places.
Does.
Really, really Robbie Williams time. I like that sort of voice. But then you can hear him stretching it, but the melodies are wrong for the stretching. And I think the production is massively overdone. I think there's too much going on in there, and it's taken away from him. It seems like he wants every sort of style and genre in one song, and it doesn't work for me. I mean, he's got a great voice, and I'd love to hear more of it, because I don't want to judge an artist on one song. But for me, no, that song really doesn't do it.
This is our third and final song. It's by a man who is playing your hip-hop showcase on the main stage. His name is Ceasar, spelled Ceasar, not to be confused with the Roman guy or the salad.
That was funny. Carry on.
We're sampling that as well. It's featuring Serena Leone, and it is called A Wildflower from his While We Wait mixtape. It's available from his Twitter, which is @Ceasar. Who is he? Who is he? He's Ceasar. Let's go.
Time's ticking, how long have you got? To whoever may judge someone before they lived their life, a person who's never had the chance and just became the prey. Imagine being tired and not shelter from the rain coming down, living without the means to comfort yourself with a duvet. The things you take for granted are the essentials that they need, but still we turn blind eyes on them. Cast shadows on the thought of going without to provide for change, but I push for this debate. But I sit and ponder maybe those in power crave to be insane, cause the inhumane's committed every day. But still my mate swigs aside by the bay, alone wondering where to go, but more important what to say. The system has him, and any spur of energy to rise again, matched with a not back in help. Another soul spasms, another life's taken out by a whirlwind of systematic control. How much could you take in life when you're tied down by your grounds? Whenever you've seen a new road of hope, it disappears as a mirage. And this is the case for more than those that you see in your town. There's families left broken by neglect, never entrusted with an inheritance check. Just a blank expression of how we can work to survive best.
Yeah.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Yeah.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Ooh.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Sometimes I feel I'm like all my flowers.
Yo, check Sally, there's no family heirlooms left to her to provide food for the mouths of the young. And some of us tread roads of pain to overcome the strain, to find the money to feed the bellies of the future doors. And sons in vain, this can't be their birth and life be more to me. She screams on the curb in the street with a single light shining down, looking up, wishing the silent hand would just reach out, but it doesn't. I guess a wish has been asked in the dozens. What would he help me? I'm not special, she says, but you can see she needs the comfort and near and a shoulder. But time isn't a friend, and her other friends are colder, so she's left out in the rain to live drunk or past regret, and to never wake sober again. And then the car light flashes a full beam, knocks her out of a dream, was a second away from submitting to the screen.
Yeah.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Yeah.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Ooh.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Sometimes I feel I'm like all my flowers.
Embellished in the old ways that he couldn't shake off. Now he's 50, living day by day, clucking in squats, with only cider as his companion to help him through tough times that he's been through since that day of that loss. But most who walk past and think he's only got himself to blame never question the trail behind him left that led to a source of pain. They see this as a life-threatening mess, but no council came to his rescue, only death. Let's launch ourselves into these memories, so we better sketch 10 years prior, his wife Vivian discovered she had cancer the year she chose to retire, and given 3 weeks to live. No remedy to life, only the preparation for the inevitable stride into the next life. And after she passed, he lost his job, the house was submitted, then released. Now he begs for his kid, how life is full of surprise, no matter how deep.
Yeah.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Yeah.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Ooh.
Time's ticking, how long have you got?
Sometimes I feel like all my flowers.
That was Ceasar featuring Serena Leone, both from the Eclectic Eyes group, I do believe, taken from his While We Wait mixtape. And before we get into that, can I just say a big congratulations to Ceasar, who has recently become a daddy.
He has become a daddy.
Yes. Yeah. And he's going to be playing at your hip hop showcase.
He's going to be one of the artists playing the hip hop showcase.
Will his little one be featuring?
What, on stage?
Yeah.
I think there's some sort of laws against getting people on stage at that age.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a shame. Yeah, Mary,
Yes.
what did you think of Caesar's Wildflower?
See, I really like hip hop and rap because I grew up in London and I was around a lot of that with the early rappers and stuff. I like rap because it's personal to the singer. They always sing about something that they're passionate about. They're not just singing mindless lyrics about love and boyfriends and stuff. It always means something to them. So I don't generally listen to the production. I generally listen to the words. So yeah, I like it. Yeah, you can't go wrong for me with rap. I like it.
I really liked Caesar's lyrics as well, especially that one. It seemed really sort of...
He's always miserable
gritty.
though, right? And I've known Caesar for a long time, but it's very rare that he sings something positive. One song, right? I'm not cussing you out, Caesar. I don't know why I looked at the mic then. I was in there. Shh, Caesar.
I'd have cried then.
Yeah. But he had this song and it started with an ambulance. I mean, how miserable can you get? Do you know what I mean? It's like, oh. But, you know, he is a wicked rapper. Sorry, you're coming to me to ask this question. But
Yeah, why not?
But he's an amazing rapper and his lyrical flow is amazing. We took him to the BBC Masterclass at Maid of Vale, which is on TV. And it's a great experience for him. But he's definitely got a future. And the fact is he can reproduce all that live with a full band. And that's amazing. And Serena, I've been following her for a little while, and she's a great singer as well. She's still quite young. I think she's only about 19. And she's got a good future as well. So it's good that he's working with these young artists as well, because he's getting on a bit. I'm not going to tell you how old he is.
Hannah Bushnell, your thoughts on the Wildflower, please?
I really liked it. I'm going to agree with Mary. When it comes to rap and hip hop, I listen to lyrics as well, and he's got it actually does mean something when you listen to it. No matter what it is in rap, it's almost like with some music you sort of relate back to your life, but with that it's almost like you sit back and you listen to their story, and that's what I like about it. And it was great. I loved Serena's voice as well. That was beautiful. The hook in that song as well.
Yeah, definitely.
That's
I did
great.
forget to mention that she is a really nice
sweet.
singer. Yeah.
And I felt that, and the horn section as well, just like having that bit of horn, it's really nice. I loved it.
That was a bit loud though. That could
Yeah,
have been more
it's like the
background, I
vibe.
Yeah,
think.
you're right. It was a bit loud
Could have been
in
a
the
bit more
mix, wasn't it?
background. But
Yeah.
Caesar,
apart
remember
from
that next time. If you're using horns, drop them in the mix a little bit.
But it was nice.
Got another
was.
mixtape
Nice.
coming soon, so I'm sure
He'll drop his horns.
Yeah, it'll be less horny than the next one.
He's got the horn.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Any advance? But yeah, he's really good, and I think you can judge people in hip hop on their credibility as in being good storytellers, as Mary said. You know, and you do get a lot of the upstarts coming through now who are just, you know, whoa, I've got loads of money, I've got piff, and I've got
gangs
you know,
and cars
drugs,
and
and it's just like,
yeah.
shut up. You live at your mum's. I know most of you people. Do you know what I mean? But and I think that comes. There are some great artists that are coming through, like Stats, as I said to you off the mic. And Ceasar is one of them. You know, these are people who they're great storytellers, and I think it's that intelligence to be able to write a story as opposed to just writing a mindless load of dribble about how much money you've got when you work in Tesco's.
Yep. So who else? is
All
on-
other supermarkets are available,
Yeah.
and I've just realised that it's not my show, so you can say what you want. What an idiot.
Who is on your hip hop showcase?
On the hip hop showcase,
I
Jay
like-
Kaz, who's he's a young lad, he's just starting to come through now, but there's something about him. He's got quite a good style. This was all put together by Champagne Bubbly. I don't know if you know Champagne Bubbly.
Not
He's got his own-
personally, but
he's got a
yeah.
TV show and stuff like that. Weirdly enough, he lives opposite me. So when I moved into my house and he was standing outside the door, I was a bit freaked out, but that's a different story. Caesar, obviously, and the other one is Audio Narcs, who's just starting to come through now. So Caesar's the oldest one. He's like the granddaddy because he's a little bit older. The rest of them are like in the young teens
Granddaddy.
and stuff. Granddaddy.
I bet he's only about 20.
Yeah, exactly. Like, don't take
No,
it
he's
personally.
definitely not. Oh, he might be. I could just be saying that he looks really old to get a lot of trouble.
That's quite
I don't know how old he is. I don't know, but he's a seasoned pro. Let's put it that way. He's been in the game for a little while and he's done a lot of different stuff. And the thing about Caesar, he's worked with French rappers. He's been over to France. He's been working with people all over the world, which is a great thing.
Wow.
It's
Yeah.
cool, man.
No, he's sweet.
It does sound like definitely the sort of thing that we should be checking out. So, I've got the full list and lineup of everyone I could find playing at the Northampton Music Festival.
Let me have a look.
If you want to have a look at that, who would you be most... If you had to give one person that everyone should... If you can read my scroll.
I can
One
read it.
person that everyone should be going to. Like, definitely do not miss this. Who would it be?
I don't know. It's almost a rude question to ask. I'm joking.
It's my show.
It is your show.
Do it.
I should always remember that.
Yeah.
I would go and see.
Even though you've spoken more.
Yeah, take it over.
I don't know. They're all. I mean, they're all really great.
You got to pick one.
I've got to pick one. I'd say go and see the Brute Chorus because I've seen them and they're absolutely amazing. It's just one of them sort of bands that you watch and you just go, wow. They're kind of a rock band. There's definitely storytellers. They're saying that I've just seen that Akoda. I forgot that Akoda are playing, and I grew up listening to heavy music. I was in metal bands, for most of my life. So go and see Akoda
Yes.
and the Brute Chorus. Your turn.
No, one.
Damn! I'm allowed to say damn.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Coda or Brute Chorus.
Akoda.
All right. Fantastic.
Because they're
Hana.
amazing.
And you can't say yourself.
Okay, no, I wasn't saying myself. Let me have a look. Let's have a little look. Oh, this is difficult now. I've already seen about 12 I like.
Yeah.
Are you sure can we not pick two?
No.
Just two. One off the main stage and one off the other stage.
Oh, go
Can
on.
we?
Go on.
I'm going to say Citadel
Yep.
because I love that groove.
Fantastic, man.
And-
You've got one coming in, I think.
Oh, have you?
What,
Yeah.
all 50,000 of them?
And I'm actually going to go for Corinne Lucy.
Yep.
I think she's got a beautiful voice, and every time I've seen her, like she's been really good. Yeah,
Yeah, I've only seen her once, but yeah, she looks good.
yeah. I'm gonna say Corinne Lucy.
Mary.
Let's have a look at your list.
Straight, the metals at the bottom
If you
left.
can, yeah.
All right.
I can't see my band on there. I've probably got a mirror.
It might have been, actually.
Both of you guys. Akoda, I would definitely
Word.
say. Love Akoda. And Citadel, only because they're very faithful to Northampton bands as well.
There you go.
And I like supporting them. And we promote them quite a lot.
We love
But yeah,
Citadel.
But there's a massive good lineup here. I don't think anybody's going to be disappointed.
So we're
Apart
saying,
from me.
yeah.
I'm joking.
We're saying Akoda, Citadel, Brute
Yeah.
Chorus, Corinne Lucy, and I would say Scott Booth.
Oh, I didn't see him on the
Scott Booth's
list.
playing, yeah.
He's on twice.
I didn't even see him. I
he's
definitely
playing-
vote Scott Booth.
Yeah,
Yes.
Scott Booth's incredible.
Yes, Scott Booth.
He's
I
a
always
big
think,
booth.
like, as a writer myself, that you want to be interesting and engaging for people who are listening. But at the same time, I'm sort of writing and thinking, well, is this person as good as I'm saying it?
Yeah,
Or am I
that's
just-
it, yeah.
Am I just writing it?
Especially if you're
because-
wrong and they're rubbish
Yeah.
and you're like, oh, you got to listen to this band and then
But I've never had that problem with Scott Booth.
No.
I think he's
it's a
just
safety bet. Oh, he's great. He's
Such a
in
great
Brighton now, isn't he? He's doing music tech, I think,
Yep.
down that way.
he's come back for.
He's come back
The
with a
whole-
vengeance. He played... Did he play last
Yeah,
week
he's
at
actually a
Walking
big heavy metal kind. No, he's not. He's not.
Yeah.
He does nothing but System of a Down covers. Right, yeah. The whole point of us being here today, Northampton Music Fest, 28th of July on the Sunday. If you're listening when this goes out this Sunday, if you're listening any later, you missed it, but it was awesome. Get down there. There's tons and tons of stages, tons and tons of pubs. This has been the Review Corner. We'll be doing the same thing next week. I've been Ben Edge from the Bedge Music blog. Over and out.
You haven't seen it, you've unseen it. Unseen Radio. The Lodge Roll-Up. Hear it before it happens. On Unseen Radio.
Joe Payne here with The Lodge Roll-Up, all ready and willing to present some of the finest talent performing in Northampton this week. On Sunday, the town centre will be host to dozens of bands and artists for Northampton Music Festival. There are multiple stages, including the main stage on Market Square, the All Saints stage and the busking stage on Abington Street. So, let's get started with these live performances at the Lodge Recording Studios.
Hello, we are Citadel and this is Three Little Birds. Birds that float down the stream. When the mom saw them go, she let out a scream. My babies, grab a hold of this net. The world's a big place and you're not ready yet. With a trio of feathers banded together, a brave new adventure now laying at their feet. Turn to their mom as they float away. With the last words they say, tweet. Oh, this is fun, said bird number one without the nest or a mum. The fun has begun. Dive down to explore what lay beneath. Swam around for hours in this brand new relief. I'm staying here, the stream's now my home. The others looked at him, how his feathers had grown. He's old enough, he knows what to do. So they left, and now we're down to two. Fly away, so much to explore, so why stay? Wherever you venture, wherever you roam, remember the place that you called home. Swim and say that you're making a future starting today. Everyone, explore your pursuits, but never forget your roots. Two little birds that float down the river. When they saw the swans, they went all on a quiver. How are they to know they're not clairvoyant? Their hearts would have sunk if they weren't so buoyant. Let's move, said bird number three. But as he turned to his brother, he saw that he was happy. I'll stay here and start a family, carried on down the river, held by a breeze. Wherever you roam, remember the place that you call home. Swim and say that you're making a future starting today. Everyone, explore your pursuits, but never forget your roots. Float down the estuary, far from his home and into the sea. A wide world of water where others reside, coming and going with help from the tide. I've seen the world from near and from far, the tiniest puddle and greatest reservoir. But I felt safer where it begun, so we got on up and flew back to Mom.
And Citadel will be on the main stage on Sunday. Their website is www.citadelband.co.uk. Next up, here's something to look forward to from the All Saints stage. This is Sean Grant and the Wolfgang with Sing to Your Papa.
Sing to your papa, sing to your mama too. They started off killing one another, now the hammer's coming down on you. She's got no shoes, she's walking round bare feet, delivering the news up and down the street where she grew up, scratching pavements with old chalk stone. She's selling those papers like the bus ain't home. Sing to your papa, sing to your mama too. They started off killing one another, now the hammer's coming down on you. She's got no friends due to lack of funds, chasing her tail till the darkness comes. All boarded up windows and locked closed eyes. She's eating her supper made from smoke and sighs. Oh, sing to your papa, sing to your mama too. They started off killing one another, now the hammer's coming down on you. Well, clean your face, girl, lest you forget. Well, take your place, girl, like a silhouette. Now sounds from her mouth, the words from her soul. She's biting her tongue like a hot pork roll. Sing to your papa, sing to your mama too. They started off loving one another, like an old story you read in the news. Sing to your papa, sing to your mama too. They started off killing one another, now the hammer's coming down on you. Oh, I said
This is Greg Coulson. To the left of me we have Tom Neal on bass guitar. On drums we've got Johnny Absalon and the wonderful Danny Connors on rhythm guitar. This is called Squat That Rabbit.
The Wolfgang, followed by Greg Coulson with his arrangement of Squat That Rabbit. He's yet another excellent artist appearing on the main stage this Sunday. Remember to get in touch if you'd like to appear on the Lodge Roll-Up. You can do that at www.lodgerecording.co.uk/contact/unseen. This is our final live performance now, presenting John Martin's Italian Divorce. This is a broken down rework of their song, How to Connect.
That you know you're not, and every time you hear that sound, you get the feeling going round and round. Ain't got no reason, ain't got no rhyme. We just do it to have a good time. Ain't got no sense to draw the line. We just do it to have a good time. We do this, we know what to expect. We do this just to feel the effect. We do this, then we all regret. This shows me how to connect. Come with me to the future and share all the love I have. I'm only here tonight, and we can feel like this, and we can feel like that. We can feel like this, and we can feel like that. Feeling that no one will show, except for those that are in the know. Your palms are sweating, your face is raw, your mouth is dry, but you still yearn for more. Don't need a time, I don't need a place. You'll get completely off your face. We do this, we know what to expect. We do this just to feel the effect. We do this, then we all regret. This shows me how to connect. Come with me to the future and share all the love I have. I'm only here tonight. We can feel like this, and we can feel like that. We can feel like this, and we can feel like that. We can feel like this, and we can feel like that. We can feel like this, and we can feel like you show me where you wanna go. You look in the mirror, you look a mess. Looks like in the dark you did dress. Your pupils are exploding out of your head. Think it's time you went back to bed. Come with me to the future.